What's up, guys? We're back looking at some more MLB player props in today's video. Coming off of a 2-0 video yesterday, let's hop in and hopefully just go 2-0 yet again. This applies to not just Prizepicks, these lines are also available on Underdog Fantasy, Sleeper, Sportsbooks, no matter where you guys are. These lines should apply pretty much everywhere. Let's hop in and hopefully just cash some more winners. Before we do get into these free plays though, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe. It helps the channel a ton if you do those things. And most importantly, join the DubClub. You guys can get all my plays sent straight to your phone for free. There's a 2-day free trial for the DubClub down in my description and the top of the comment section. You can cancel it anytime. I'm over $5,000 of profit over on Prizepicks. On Sleeper, I'm up over $1,300 of profit. And I'm also profitable on Chalkboard, Underdog, and Sportsbook. So that's how you know that I'm legit. I'm not one of those guys out there selling shitty plays. So you want to get in for yourself, there's a 2-day free trial down in my description. It's my best package. Includes Discord chat and all my plays sent straight to your phone. Cancel at any time. 2-day free trial is in my description. And one final thing is if you want to research player props for yourself, in my opinion, you have to have a research tool. The one that I use is called Outlier. It's this tool right here. I'll be using it in today's video. And if you like what you see from this tool, there's a 7-day free trial down in my description. Use my promo link to get that 7-day free trial and check it out for yourself. You can cancel at any time. Now let's get to these plays. Just play responsibly at your own risk. And let's get into it here. The first player prop I like for today's slate is going to be on the Prizepicks board. It's going to be Julio Rodriguez today. I like him over the 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. This game is a little bit later today. It's at 9:40 today against the Tampa Bay Rays. Let's take a look at why I like his over today. So you can see right here, he's over in 47% of games so far this year, but he is facing a left-handed pitcher today in Jeffrey Springs. So he's had a pretty rough season so far. Hasn't played too many games, but still decent enough sample size. He has a 4.5 ERA so far this year, which is not very good. That should be a good matchup for him today. And if you take a look here, like I said, he's over in 47% of games, but against left-handed pitching, he's over in 57% of games. So a good looking hit rate right there against left-handed pitching compared to just, right-handed pitching. Big increase there. Also, Seattle is going to be favored in today's game. In games where they win, he's actually over this line in 54% of games, and wins against left-handed pitching, he's over in 67% of games. So really good track record there yet again. He does have one plate appearance against Jeffrey Springs, so a small sample size. However, he did have a hit in that game right there. So in that one plate appearance, he was able to have a hit there. No RBI or anything like that, but still he did have a hit in that game against Jeffrey Springs. Love to see that. Against pitch mix here, he throws mainly the fastball and the changeup with a little bit of the slider. And take a look against the fastball, he's a 3.49 weighted on-base average. Love to see that there. Changeup, he is not as great against with a 194, so that does kind of suck there. Hope we're getting a lot of fastballs here. Against the slider, he has a 300 on-base average though. So as long as he's throwing a lot of those fastballs and the sliders, he should be able to hopefully have some hits in this game here against Jeffrey Springs. So I love Julio Rodriguez and his track record against left-handed pitching. I love that the Mariners are favored in this game. I think that he'll have a hit in today's game. The only thing I'm worried about though is the Mariners actually putting runs onto the board. Because you can see what he's done in his last few games here. I mean, in his last 10 games against left-handed pitching, he's had either a hit, a run, or an RBI. He's had at least one in his last 10 games here. I think that stretches even further than that. As you can see there, like his last was at 16 games, he's had at least one in 15 of them. So as long as his team is getting on base and giving him those run and RBI opportunities, I don't see why Julio Rodriguez cannot go over his 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs today against Jeffrey Springs and the Tampa Bay Rays. Now, before we get into play prop number 2, the plays in today's video on Chalkboard pays out a 3.5x. Massive. Best payout is on Chalkboard today. Don't miss out on joining. Use promo code DOMG for first deposit match up to $100. Link to join is down in my description. They have all lines of things like that in the MLB and also the NFL. They also have the flash categories on the board, which comes with some boost and some anchor plays like Manea and Eduardo Rodriguez, as you can see there. So absolutely love this app personally. It's one of my favorites for sure. And if you want it for yourself, use it link down in my description. Promo code DMG to get that first deposit match up to $100. But the next play is going to be available here over on Chalkboard. And let's take a look here over at the Arizona Diamondbacks game today. And that's going to be again at 9:40, just like the Mariners game here. And there's a couple of different options that you can do here for this player prop here. You go with the hits, runs, and RBIs here, and I do like Lourdes Gurriel over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. But if you're also looking for a better payout than that, where you can get a 3.45x payout, I do also like him over 1.5 total bases, which pays out a lot more. I think both options are very, very good, but the more likely to hit option will be the hits, runs, and RBIs. But for today's video's sake, let's talk about the total bases. So you see here that Gurriel, he's over his total bases in 49% of games so far this year, but he is facing a lefty today in Sean Manea, who has had a somewhat decent season. He has a 3.48 ERA, which is solid for the most part. Take a look here against left-handed pitching, though. He is over in 60% of games. Also, they are favored in today's game. In games where they win, he's actually over this in 56% of games. Against left-handed pitching, so wins versus lefties, he's over in 80% of games, as you can see there. 16 out of 20. He has a great track record against these left-handed pitching. I constantly take him against lefties, and he rarely lets me down for sure. You can see what he's done in his last 20 games, over 55%. Against lefties, though, he's over in 60%. So you can see just the track record that he has against these lefties and why I love taking him so much against these lefties. But he is over 4 in plate appearances against Sean Manaea. But if you look more into this one here, one of those games came in 2021 where they both were not on their current teams, and then back in 2023, so over a year ago, where Manaea was actually with the San Francisco Giants, and also he only threw 1 inning in that game. I mean, it was only 1 at bat, as you can see right there. So I'm not super worried about that really at all. I think this time around he gets a hit against him, and hopefully also gets some hits, runs, and RBIs, and also just goes over his total bases. But you take a look here at him against the pitch arsenal here, because he throws mainly the sinker, the slider, and the fastball. Against that sinker, though, which he throws the most at 36.1%, he crushes that pitch. He has a 421 weighted on base average against that sinker, which is absolutely massive here. I love seeing that for Gurriel. I think he should be able to get us these total bases and hits, runs, and RBIs. But he was also solid against some of these other pitches. The slider, 279, not as great. But against the fastball, though, 339 on base average. Love to see that. And the changeup and the cutter, he rarely throws those, but not great against a changeup. But he is very, very good against the cutter. So overall, I think Gurriel should be able to come through for us today. I loved him against lefties. I'm going to do it yet again, riding this one till the wheels fall off. I'm not done with the free plays quite yet, but one last reminder to join the DubClub. Don't miss out on joining. There's a 2-day free trial. You can set any time down in my description. Over $5,000 of profit over on Prizepicks. That's how much I'm up. Don't miss out on joining. Link for it is down in my description. Also, don't miss out on joining Outlier. There's a 7-day free trial. If you like the tool that I use in today's video, I personally use it every single day for all of my research, props, everything. I use Outlier. There's a 7-day free trial for it down in my description. I absolutely love it. Use that promo link down there. But now let's get some more free plays today from the Daily Grind Optimizer. This right here is the Prizepicks Optimizer. It shows us some of the best expected value plays on apps like Prizepicks or Underdog. So if you just, all we have to do with this tool is just click on the refresh button, because when we do that, it posts the most up-to-date value plays onto the board. So right now you can see, now there's some Logan Gilbert value under 43 fantasy score, like James Wood over fantasy score. You have some CSGO value in the mix there, and we don't have to do any research to find all these plays. If you want like a 2-pick power play on Prizepicks, all you have to do is just click on plus EV plays and choose like a 2-pick power play, or same with a 5-pick or a 6-pick flex. So don't miss out on this tool. Get it with the link down in my description. Click on the fantasy bundle and scroll down. Promo code DOMG gets you 25% off. That also does not even include the fantasy score and middling tool that I didn't even talk about today. So all 3 of these tools are wrapped into this fantasy bundle. You get all 3 of those tools in this bundle here with the link down in my description. But also, there's another tool sold separately called the AI SIP Generator. This one's up over 1,500 units since August 18th. And let's take a look at what they're liking right now over on Underdog. So right now, there's a 6-pick insured entry on Underdog that this tool really likes a lot. And it has a ton of different value in here. You have some NFL, you have some college football, you have some MLB, and some CSGO value. A ton of stuff just thrown together here, and it could potentially profit. I mean, the profit margin here is about 4.51%. It is a little bit plus EV. So if that interests you, you can lock that in on Underdog, and you can get this tool for yourself. Use that link down in my description. This time, click on the AI SIP Generator, and then scroll down. Promo code DMG gets you 25% off. With that being said, thank you for watching. I'll see you hopefully in the DubClub and also in tomorrow's video. Don't miss out, and I'll see you guys hopefully in the next one. Just make sure you also check out this video right here to see how I made over $5,000 on Prizepicks.